Hey guys, what's going on? It's your coach, Scotty Hobbs. I'm back home and back on my routine. And you guys know I love routine, but I had an amazing time in Calgary for Super Saturday with over 200, close to 250 coaches, and in Edmonton with over 300. Absolutely phenomenal. So if you haven't checked out the videos of some of the stories and what happened there, you got to check it out. Absolutely amazing. I think the most powerful thing for me was to see my coaches, our coaches from our team as 2-star diamonds leading their own teams there, and me just having the opportunity to go and meet their teams. Mind-blowing to me still today sometimes. So I want to share some good news with you guys. I got an email as an elite coach, and here's another reason, as one of my best friends, Scott Guck, would say, he's a star diamond coach. Reason number 873 of why I need to be an elite. They're sending out the Beachbody Performance Supplement line for us to be in a beta test phase. So going into my second month of Body Beast, I'm going to be using the Beachbody Performance Supplement line, and I'm excited to be journaling about that on my website, on Facebook, and my YouTube as well. So I'm going to be starting that. Hopefully it comes in the mail really soon because I'm like a little kid waiting for Christmas for that. The thing I want to share with you guys, I had some revolutionary thoughts, or not so revolutionary, but I like to take what most would think of as complicated and turn them into easy thoughts. And I get these thoughts when I'm working out and when I'm reading my personal development, and so I want to share them with you. What I was thinking about is I want you guys to know where and how I get my answers and my guidance in my business. First of all, I want you guys to know that there's a board back there. You can see I have my affirmations, my goals. I meditate on those. I pray for help because I know that we wouldn't have the team and the people in our business today without the help from the man above. So shout out to him for helping me achieve many things, and our team achieve many things with that. But aside from that, where do I find my answers aside from meditation, prayer? And I gave it away partly when I said I got an idea when I was working out and doing my personal development. So you need to have faith first and have solid written down goals. And the majority of people don't write down their goals. So take that as a hint right now that the successful people are writing down their goals. So write down your goals, what you want to achieve, and then you have to make a conscious effort. And I don't think I've really talked about this that much. I know I've talked about events, but you have to make the conscious effort to put yourself in the position and the place to receive the answer to what you need to move your business forward. You can't just sit back and complain and hope that it happens and that you get it and this moment comes to you and you're like, okay, I get it. Now I'm going to start building my business. You have to make the conscious effort to go to those things, and you don't always have to go so far. First of all, I'm getting my answers from personal development through books and through audios. I'm listening right now to 5 to 6 hours a day. Instead of music, I'm listening to those audios. I get them from the national wake-up calls. And you may overlook things because you get in a routine or you're stuck in something. And I'll be listening to the national wake-up call and they'll be like, oh my gosh, that's so perfect. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. So there's the answer. Other ways are the team calls. You know, maybe you're struggling with trying to really figure out how to get your business rolling, or little tiny things like, what are coaches actually doing when they invite people, or what are they doing in their challenge groups? And you're like waiting for this answer and complaining like, I can't do it because I don't have this yet. I don't know this. But guys, you got to go to that call and that training, and then you're going to have that realization like, oh, here's my answer. So it's a combination thing of you having the solid written down goal, having faith that you're going to achieve those goals, and that you're going to find out the way when you go there. Every single goal I've ever set in my business, from being a diamond coach to being a 5-star diamond coach to being elite to leaving my job to paying off our home to hitting the Millionaires Club, I had no idea how that could happen for me, how it was possible for me. The math didn't add up. But I set the goal and I went to work every single day. I read more than ever. I listened to more than ever. I listened to the team calls. I listened to the national wake-up calls. And along the way, I picked up those little tidbits of information that gave me the answer that helped me move forward in my business and in my life. So if you're struggling right now, or you're having a hard time, or you're feeling stuck, make sure that you are putting in the work. Faith, you can have all the faith in envisioning and words of affirmation in the world for those goals, but if you're not putting in the work, remember that faith without works is dead. So make sure you're getting on the calls, listening to the national wake-up calls, going to your Super Saturday, planning on going to Summit, like putting yourself in the position and the opportunity to learn and get the answers to what you were looking for. It's not going to magically happen. So that was a little bit of tough love and some honest, straightforward direction for you in your business on how to get the answers to the questions as you're moving forward. I want you to know that if you're even a coach of mine and you say, hey, I really need to get on the phone and talk to you, I'm really struggling, but I've told you to get on our team calls or listen to the recordings or get to your Super Saturday or to listen to National Wake Up Calls, and you're not doing any of those things, how am I going to know that you're going to do any of the things that we're going to talk about when we get on the phone? So I encourage my coaches, I encourage my team and everybody to talk to me, to write me a Facebook message or text me, and then I always make time. But you got to make sure as a coach that you're taking up your end of the deal and you're showing up to take every opportunity you can to learn. All of my aha moments came from those small things where I realized that one day I could become a top coach came from being at an event and having a conversation with somebody that was the top coach once. So it was that opportunity that I put myself into by showing up at that event. Same thing happened with many calls. I remember Melissa McAllister made a huge impact on me with a call that she did in my first year. It was a call before I became a coach, and I was listening to the archive, and I was like, oh my gosh, I get this business now. You know, I was working